Hey, what's up guys? This is my review of the TAC Vector 6-24x50 Marksman. Is it perfect? No. Is it something you can live with? You tell me. Here we go. Let me take this thing to the range. Let me show you what it does and show it to you up close, and you decide for yourself. Enough bullshit. Here we go. All right, now there's my mil radian target at 100 yards. Everything lines up on it exactly. So I gotta say they nailed this part of it. Now right here what I'm doing is the magnification point of impact shift. Now the only thing that you're gonna see here on the magnification shift is me turning the knob. Here's the focus point of impact shift. You can see there is some. It's very minor. I did it with and without the camera, and yes, it's there even with your naked eye. It's not huge, but it is noticeable. Right here is the vertical tracking. I run it all the way down to the stops, top and bottom, bring it right back to the center and see if it centers up. You'll see here when I come back down that it does. Right in the center. So you know it's repeatable. Whether or not it's scaled right, we'll find out about in just a second. Here we go with the horizontal tracking again, taking it right back to 0, all the way over, right back to where I started. Nailed it. The box test, the same thing. I'm doing one revolution in each direction, making sure that it comes back to the spot that it started. Again, the scope did that. Now here's the part where it let me down a little bit. Each one of these dots is 1 mil. That is exactly 100 yards. So 10 turns is supposed to move it 1 mil at a time. As you can see, it's not. As you keep getting further and further away, it keeps coming up a little bit short. All right, now let's take a look at it up close. I like the anodization on it. I like the colors on the scope. Downrange through the glass, the colors are not what I would have hoped for, and they're not that accurate. But the outside of it, cosmetically, it looks good. It's got a little honeycomb sunshade that goes in the front of it. This little tool here that makes it real quick to reset to 0. Comes with a little refrigerator magnet. That's something kind of new. A set of tall rings and the little Torx wrench that you use to install the scope. It also comes with a little cleaning cloth and teeny scope covers. And for sure, it's got all the paperwork like every other scope that you're probably going to end up throwing away if you're anything like me. All right, let's start out and see how it works. We'll start with the eyepiece first. It's got the fast focus eyepiece. It's not super smooth. It's not super gritty. It's about what you would expect in a budget scope for $250. It turns okay. It does hold 0. But it's not like it moves on ball bearings or anything like that. The magnification is the same way. It's a little stiff. I didn't feel any grit or anything like that in it, but it is a little stiff. But you can put that post in there to give you a little more leverage when you get ready to turn it. Now the side focus here turned very, very smoothly. It went all the way down below 10 yards at the range I was at. And it turns way past 15. You can see it right there. This was a real pleasant surprise. The turrets, 1 click, 1/10 mil, which is pretty standard. They don't lock, but you can re-zero them by removing that little screw. And you can see they also have a little bit of mush. Now, you can hear them and you can feel them, but they do have mush. Overall, for its price range, I'd say it's about average. Just as a quick reality check, this is what a $500 scope looks like on the exact same range, on the exact same day, same lighting conditions. Here's the Vector scope. This will give you an idea of why a budget scope that's high magnification comes out looking like this compared to a scope that costs twice as much. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Honest to God, if you're looking for a budget 6-24 first focal plane scope for under $250, this may be the only game in town, but you see the limitation. When you're talking about this type of budget scope and this much magnification, it's going to have its limitations. There's no way freaking around it. Guys, a lot of times on YouTube, everyone is a cherry, everyone is a 10. That's bullshit. This is an average scope for its price. It's so much magnification that the glass can't catch up. But if you can live with the limitations of the glass, and this is within your budget, is it a good buy? You'll have to decide that for yourself. Guys, thanks for watching. I've got a lot of other reviews coming. Scopes, guns, ammo, a lot of other bullshit. And thanks to TAC Vector for sending me this scope to test. I wanted to give them a good, honest review. That was the only thing they asked for, so I respect them for that. Take care, guys.